YouTube, FXG here with your PGA lineup for the Genesis Open coming up here in about 2.5 days. Last week was not very good. As you can see, these ones right here, these three missed cut. These three didn't do so well. I mean, they made cut, but I expected Rose and Walker to do better. Reed, I expected him to do a round like that, maybe slightly better. Sean O'Hare, I was really sad because I liked him a lot last week, and I put him in probably almost every single lineup. Jim, I thought he would be a sleeper. And Kuchar, I'm not really sure why I chose him. That was a complete screw up. I don't know why I did that. I considered Kisner over him, but I really wish I would have at least done that on a couple of them because he done well, and it was just so scared to pick him because he missed 3 cuts in a row at that last tournament, and that was pretty bad. So if anybody actually picked this lineup and want to send me a screenshot and entered it in the birdie or whatever, I will actually reimburse you for that. If anybody has, just send me a message on YouTube to a link so I can see the screenshot of it, or Twitter is fine too, or Facebook. You just search Master FXG and send a message through there with a screenshot. I normally wouldn't do that. It's just that I was so confident in 4 out of 5 of these, or 5 out of 6 of them, and I just hate that happened. Let's get on with this week. My first pick, I have 3 people that I think have a very good chance at winning. Sergio is one. Oh, sorry about that. I was looking at Adam Hadwin. I have everybody else open. Let me go back to Sergio. I won't have to do this for any other one. I have all the tabs open for everybody else but him. He missed cut here last year, but before that he's done very well. He won at the Doobie, whatever. So I'm gonna go with him. I'm probably gonna try to stick him in almost every single lineup except for maybe one, just in case he turns into freaking DJ. A couple weeks ago and missed cut. My second person is going to be a guy who I think is they messed up on the cap, or I mean salary on him. He should have probably been like 85. He has done very well here. His past few tournaments he's done pretty well. His driving is 4th. That's what I'm going to be focusing on quite a bit this week, is the driving. Sergio, I forgot to say his driving is not amazing, but it's okay. He's just too good of a player, and 9,300, slightly cheap, so that's why I really liked him. My third guy is going to be DJ. He is probably the best player for this tournament because he's done absolutely everything except for win. I mean, I'll say now I'm going to phase Bubba Watson and Reed this week, even though Bubba Watson has won here twice. I know I may not phase Bubba Watson completely, but in the majority of my lineups, I'm not going to be playing him. He's going to be so highly owned, and Bubba Watson just hasn't done too well recently, in my opinion. But anyways, DJ is my third pick. My fourth pick is going to be all the way at the bottom of the barrel. Luke List. He's missed cut these last 2 tournaments, but he finished 20th here last year. He has some good driving. There is a chance, as you've seen earlier when I had Adam Hadwin up, that I may be but just taking out Luke for Adam in a couple. My 5th one, it's going to be Rose. He's pretty cheap for how good he is. Some good tournaments here at Genesis before, and I forget the previous name. It changed like 2 or 3 years ago or something like that. And he finished 39th at Pebble Beach. You know, I thought he could finish a little bit better. Something like these 2 would have been very amazing and nice. I'm looking to see, hopefully he can get that top 10, top 15. My last one is going to be somebody else that's pretty cheap still. His last few tournaments have been pretty nice. His previous history here is pretty nice. Driving is not amazing, but it's good enough. Course fit's pretty great. So it's Brandon Steele, Justin Rose, Luke List, Dustin Johnson, JB Holmes, and Sergio Garcia for this lineup. However, I will show you a few of my other lineups that I have. You can just try to ignore my horrible NBA lineups just because I don't really do NBA. I just kind of do it for fun, just to see what happens in like single entries, like $1, $3 single entries or something. Now let's look at this. I also, as you can see in these lineups right here, I'm putting Sergio, Rose, and Scott in quite a few of my lineups that I will be. These three right here. I also liked Moore a little bit and Grace a little bit. I'm pretty sure they've done well in their last few tournaments, but I don't think either of them have a course history here. So that's why I was just trying them in a couple. Mark is pretty good choice as well. He's done well here in the past. But like I said earlier too as well, I had been considering phasing Luke in this lineup for Hadwin. He's 66. He's pretty cheap. He doesn't have a course history here either. But his last tournaments, he's just done really well. Especially if he could get any of these right here for 6,600, I think that's pretty good. Because you can just get so many other good people. You can just it's just so many cheap people in the 8 to 7K range. That's why I was showing a few of the lineups I have. It's just so hard, so I would show it. And I guess that's going to be it for this week. NASCAR just posted their salaries, so I'm about to start up on it a little bit more. And I may post it later on tonight. I'm not 100% sure yet, but maybe. Look forward to it. I appreciate it, guys.